Hey guys, let's do a late night Q&A because we haven't in so long and I've had a lot of questions and some of them are really great. So I just wanted to share them. First, let's go over some quick ones about spell work, what spells I don't perform because they're useless. So the first question was about lottery spells. Uh, so no, I will not perform one. The reason is because they don't work. Lottery is like a good luck thing. It's a luck thing, and yes, we can increase your luck with spell work, but we can't concentrate the energy towards winning the lottery. And if that were possible, guys, wouldn't every single witch do that for herself and just win the lottery? We would. So obviously, it doesn't really work. Okay. Then the second question was, I don't know if this was somebody trying to be funny, but I do get questions like this sometimes, so just wanted to address them. Can you do spell work to make my penis bigger? No, no, magic will not make your penis bigger or smaller. Um, it it can't do that. I mean, seriously. Okay. Then the third question was somebody asked me whether I perform spells to find lost pets. And unfortunately, I do not because I have never done one for somebody else. So I haven't tested them. I haven't really made a spell. I've only done them for me when I needed them. And therefore, I will not perform something that, is not tested and stuff. But I definitely hope this person finds their pet. I love animals so much, and just knowing that somebody is lost broke my heart. And I will definitely pray for this pet to come home, and hopefully that will help. Okay, so the next question is a very interesting one. So this client said that one of their Catholic friends, super Catholic friends, should I say, told them that it's very harmful and very bad luck to keep, you know, remains, ashes, urn of her, loved ones in her apartment. This is absolutely not true. Absolutely not true. There is no way this could be harmful. I think it's a beautiful practice. It keeps your loved ones, sort of close to you and brings you some comfort. I love this practice so much. And here where I live, you actually can't do this. We do have cremation, but the urns have to stay in the graveyards and you can't bring them home. And I think that sucks. So I think that the stuff that you guys have in the US is great. So I think this is beautiful, just keeping ashes in your homes. I love that practice. And the reason why this friend told the client this was most likely because in the Catholic religion, there is no cremation. Um, so when somebody dies, they bury the person, and that's the only thing they do with the dead bodies. They bury them, and the reason behind it is because when Jesus comes second time on the earth, he will resurrect all the souls, and therefore they will be joined with the bodies. So that's kind of why the bodies need to be buried. But I don't really see the logic behind it because, you know, bodies do decompose over time and they sort of go into ashes anyways. It even says in the Bible, ashes to ashes, right? So, um, yes, I kind of, it doesn't really make sense to me. Um, so again, I just want to remind everybody that things, I think religions are beautiful, can be very beautiful, but some things about you can only be buried here, and stuff like that, were actually made by humans, and so you don't need to like really take them so seriously and be scared or anything, because God never said that, right? So there is absolutely nothing to worry about. Don't be scared. Don't be anxious about it. It's fine. And then lastly, I want to answer one question that is basically about how this person understands everything, all the advice I give them, but it's just hard to implement it. So this is often the case because people will often listen to audios, and not necessarily my audios, like watch videos, whatever, of somebody telling some good advice, and they will be like, yes, yes, I understand, it all makes sense, yeah, yeah, yeah. And then they will not actually follow it in terms of implementing this in their lives. So that's a big issue, because a lot of people only watch videos, they read books, they research stuff, and they just never actually use it. And when it comes to vibrational work, working on yourself, and all of these things that we talk about on the channel, it's important to actually do the things, because you can listen to me a million times over and over again, and you have nothing from that. Sure, you understand how things work, great, but you are not really changing your mindset. You're not changing your vibration. You're not changing the way you react to things. You're not doing any of the work. You're only kind of agreeing with what I'm saying, and kind of you understand it. Yes, it makes sense. Oh yeah, but then you're not implementing anything, and that's the problem. And this is often something that people will kind of, they will think, okay, I'm doing everything, I'm listening to every audio, I'm really yeah, it all makes sense, I'm really realizing it, but then they're not actually implementing it. So guys, listen to the advice and then follow them. Actually start working on yourself seriously, and do what resonates with you. If you hate meditations, then don't do them. Don't force yourself to do something you absolutely dislike, something that doesn't resonate with you. Me personally, I love meditations and affirmations, and it's something that I just enjoy. But if this was something that I wouldn't enjoy, I wouldn't do it. You should never like force yourself to do something you absolutely hate. There are different ways you can do self work. You just have to find something that is pleasurable to you, and that will not seem like you're actually doing work or doing something boring or something you don't like. So there are different methods, and meditations and affirmations are just one method. And I fully understand that not everybody will like my meditations, not everybody will like the sound of my voice, not everybody will like that English is not my first language, so I have an accent or whatever, and it will be icky to them. I understand that, and I'm not offended. I'm fine with that. But then there are different things you can do instead of these things, and that's perfectly fine. You just need to find something that you actually like, something you can do um, continuously, so not just once, because that will not work. How to reprogram a brain? I will repeat myself, because that's how brain learns things, by repetition. So you need to repeat things to the brain over and over again for it to create a new program. Okay. Anyways, I hope this was helpful. It was quick. And yeah, I love you guys. Bye.